With that being said, let's go back to you. Is there a crime being committed? No, but I want to talk to you. I want to talk to him first. Is there a crime being committed right now?
I don't know yet.
You don't know that.
I'm trying to determine.
So what crime do you see? There's a camera. There's a man in a parking lot. Where's the crime? You won't answer that because you don't put your foot in your mouth, you idiot.
I did something else, I'll have my record.
Listen, sir, you have a firearm, you have 2 backup clips, you have CO2 spray, handcuffs. What is it? I shoot 60 frames per second. You shoot bullets. What are you intimidated by?
Somebody's walking around with a machete.
Oh, you got to be a little sissy la and have a hand on a gun?
I don't need to be a sissy la.
I'm going to have your ass. Okay. It's going to be on that stand, and then I'm going to be suing you.
Welcome to the channel.
Putting an article together out in the area. An article together of these cars out here. I was inside City Hall. She said she let the mayor get back with me, but I just left and came over to the police department. Spoke to the lady out front and told her I'd be out here just taking a few photos of the license plates, the tags, the inside of the cars, just trying to see the upkeep of them. And
do you have any identification on
I do not.
Okay, I need to see
I left it all in the car.
Know who you are when you're out here casing my place. I don't know what you're doing. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm just filming, that's all.
Okay, but you say that, but I don't know what you're doing.
Well, I mean,
okay. Why are you out here filming police cars and looking in the police cars and tags and stuff?
Just for general public knowledge, that's all.
Okay, I need to see some kind of identification.
I don't have any on me.
Kind of identification.
I don't have any on me. Can I have your name?
Yeah, you step right over here in my car. I'll give you my name and I'll get yours. Okay?
Well, who are you?
I'm Sergeant Peavy.
You're Sergeant. Is there an officer above you?
Huh?
Is there an officer above you?
The Chief of Police.
Chief of Police. Okay.
You want to talk to him too?
You might want to go get him. Because you're above your jurisdiction out here, partner.
No, sir, I'm not.
I can show you, but I can tell you.
Don't walk off.
Well,
no, sir.
First off, I'm free to walk where.
Reasonable suspicion
of what crime?
Now, which is why I have
of what crime?
Of
what crime?
And I'm going to gain
suspicion of what crime? You're avoiding that question because you know you done dug yourself in the hole.
Reasonable suspicion
of what crime?
Not normal for somebody.
Are you a law enforcement or a normal enforcement?
I can. Would you like me to explain it to you?
No, see, you're digging yourself in the hole now. It's not normal. So you're telling me that every law that's written in the U.S. has to be normal in order to be a...
No, sir.
Okay, then. You just answered your own question. Of what crime? Of what crime? There's no crime here. You just don't like my camera.
Would you like me to explain?
I don't want to like anything.
I just stop talking. I'll explain.
You're right. I'm gonna stop talking because I'm keep doing what I'm doing.
No, you're not going anywhere right now.
You cannot restrict my.
Identify
you can't restrict my movement in this public area. You can't do it.
No, I can at the moment.
You cannot.
You're not
the
under
Supreme
arrest,
Court. Okay.
Detained until I find out.
Detained for what crime? Tell me that. And after you answer that question,
after
you answer that question, tell me and tell my attorney what crime you're detaining me for. Let me hear.
Your attorney got nothing to do with
it. No.
Between you and your attorney.
He has it. No. Between you and my attorney. You're gonna cost this department a lot of money. I don't have to tell you a damn thing. Are you the chief? How you doing out here, brother?
All right, guys. This confrontation begins the moment a citizen with a camera questions the legal basis for a police stop. Rather than identifying any specific crime, the officer repeatedly demands identification simply because the man is filming public property. As the conversation intensifies, the citizen calmly points out that recording government buildings and vehicles from publicly accessible areas is generally lawful. The officer struggles to explain what crime is actually being investigated, creating a tense exchange that quickly shifts from a routine conversation into a debate over constitutional rights, reasonable suspicion, and the limits of police authority.
Yes, you are arrested. I'm David. Nice to meet you. I'm doing a little filming out here in the parking lot. Not only has he threatened to detain me, and his suspicion is it's not normal. My question to him was, is it normal or is it illegal? He said it's not normal. I said, sir, I've broken no law. I'm filming. I'll be on my way. He told me I was detained.
What I want you to do is I would like for you to at least look at that yellow sign that's on the building over there.
Did I
see what it says? Authorized personnel only.
In this parking lot or down there?
It's this whole section because
so why isn't
they drive through here.
So why isn't their sign there?
Hurricane Michael, actually. We haven't had a chance to put all the signs up.
So until that sign is put up, there's no sign here for you to abide by.
The other question that we had, there was a concern actually that prompted us to actually talk to you.
Yes, sir.
Out here in the public, there is no expectation of privacy. We all understand that.
Can you tell him that there, please?
He understands that as well.
I would like for you to tell him that on camera,
What I want you to understand is that when we as law enforcement officers get calls from the general public, all right, it is our job to go out and find out what's going on. You know, if a person's carrying a television at 10 o'clock at night down the street, that's not normal behavior.
But is it illegal?
Okay. So that gives us the right to at least talk to the individual to to determine if they are committing a crime or have committed a crime.
I'm glad you said that. So
Okay.
after he talked to me,
But
can I talk, please? Because you said more than enough to answer all his questions.
Okay.
You said that y'all are obligated to come talk to find out there's a crime being committed, correct? So with that being said, let's go back to you. Is there a crime being committed? No, but I want to talk to you. I want to talk to him first. Is there a crime being committed right now?
I don't know yet.
You don't
That's what
know
I'm
that.
trying to determine.
So what crime do you see? There's a camera. There's a man in a parking lot. Where's the crime? You won't answer that because you don't put your foot in your mouth, you idiot.
We received a call in regards to you
Yes, sir.
videotaping
Yes, sir.
in a building.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the question is, and the concern is that was an individual casing this place for a potential robbery? Okay. So that is how the call came out.
You're joking, all right?
No, I am not joking at all.
Those sweet
and you
ladies.
have to understand, what is today's date?
Those
Today
sweet
is
ladies.
September the 12th.
The day after 9/11, and my heart goes out to every family that lost a loved one.
So some of these individuals are still edgy.
So those
about
sweet
it.
ladies
So
called
when
you
have
after
an
I talked to
individual-
them.
When you have an individual that comes in and videotapes and tries to go into areas that are for authorized personnel.
Well, I didn't walk. I asked him. I said, "Hey,
I
listen,
understand.
I'll be down this hallway." She said, "No, there's a sign there." I said, "Yes, ma'am. I won't go past that sign."
That is what prompted us to engage you in conversation to find out what your intentions were. If you're just going around filming, by all means, have at it.
Don't tell me that. Tell him that, please.
He's aware of it.
No. I want you to
He's one of my employees.
Honor your oath and tell.
guy.
Listen, honor your oath and tell this man that I am allowed to film as long as I stay well within a publicly accessible area. Please tell him that. Tell him.
He's aware of it.
I want you to tell him,
knows
please.
that.
Make me feel better. You're a public servant. Please serve me.
He just heard me say it.
But I want you to tell him.
I'm not going to
I want
go
you to
into
tell
that.
him. So you won't correct your officer in public.
No, I'm
You
not
won't
saying
correct
that I'm
your-
not correcting
Well,
him.
can you tell him, please?
He knows because I just told him.
I want to
Just like
document
everybody
you
on
telling your
YouTube.
sergeant. I want you to document
Just like
you.
everybody on YouTube knows the same thing.
This
that I
isn't
just
going to
told you.
YouTube. This is going to the local news media because that is unbelievable that he's going to tell me that suspicion of me filming is enough to detain me, and you're going to allow him to tell me that?
Yes.
You know you did.
I am going to allow him to do that because I explained to you the circumstances.
But was there a law
We
being-
received a call by the general
How you doing, buddy?
public.
I have the right to find
So
out
we
who
have
you
the
are, what you're doing.
You don't have that right.
the
I got a Fourth
obligation-
Amendment right to protect me from you.
Okay.
I have a Fourth Amendment right to protect me from idiots like you.
All right.
I have a right.
Now, there's
Now, let me explain something.
No, I'm not insulting.
There's no
The
reason
truth.
to
No,
insult
I got a First
okay?
Amendment right that allows me freedom of speech.
All right. So,
Oh, it is on video, and the whole world's gonna see it. Okay, and I hope your family doesn't watch social media because
Well,
they're gonna see
this
it
is
too.
over.
It is.
All right.
Y'all can go back
You
inside.
have a wonderful day.
I will. I promise I will do my best. Go ahead, follow suit, partner. Bye.
You still haven't identified.
Go, and I'm not going to.
Why?
I'm not going to. Follow suit. Holla at your partner.
Because the chief said so.
Holla. No, because I'm telling you to. Bye.
No, you
I'm-
don't tell
I'm-
me anything.
I bet you're gonna go in that
Okay,
door.
You have a nice
I bet
day.
you're gonna go in that door.
You have a nice day.
I promise you I will. Please leave. You're harassing me now. I've done nothing wrong. Please leave.
There's no need.
I'm not upset, but tell your sergeant to swallow his ego here.
Now here's where the situation takes a dramatic turn. The police chief arrives, and many would expect the misunderstanding to be cleared up immediately. Instead, he explains that officers responded after receiving a complaint about someone filming the property and wanted to determine whether criminal activity might be taking place. The citizen repeatedly asks a simple question: if no crime has been identified, what legal justification exists for detention? The discussion continues around public access, posted signs, and First and Fourth Amendment protections. Eventually, the chief acknowledges the citizen is free to continue filming, and the officers disengage, ending the encounter without any enforcement action.
And just leave.
No, the thing is
Tell your sergeant to swallow his ego and
I'm
leave.
asking you now, all right?
To do what?
We are de-escalating.
And I'm trying to
You
de-escalate. No.
unfortunately,
I'm
are
de-escalating.
bringing it back up
How?
because you're trying to belittle this
How?
individual.
No.
okay? So
His ego
it's
is in effect.
over.
And now your ego, because you're
it's
telling me I'm
over.
belittling. Okay, it's over. All right, I'm done
just saying
talking.
that you're
Okay.
creating a scene out here.
I'm not
It's
creating a scene.
necessary.
Y'all came out here. Adios. Thank you. I will
Have
try.
an even better weekend.
I will. Please, y'all be safe out there, all right? Y'all be safe.
Now, I definitely give credit where credit is due. That is one epic, ultimate walk of shame. Now, let's go over and check out these nerds that knows their rights, and they're actually the best in business. Let's take a look, shall we?
It's Hornist.
What do we got going on, fellas?
Oh, hello. Just conducting an investigation.
Do me a favor. Can you guys separate? Can I have one of you go over here, please?
No.
Yes, I need you to come over here, please.
For what?
Because we got a border. A couple individuals walking around and showing knives or what appeared to be machetes. They say there's no machetes, but I don't know that.
Is that a crime to have a machete? Why is your hand on your gun?
Well, because if I have a report that somebody's walking around with a machete...
Oh, you got to be a little sissy la-la and have a hand on a gun?
I don't need to be a sissy la-la.
I'm going to have your ass. Okay. It's going to be on that stand, and then I'm going to be suing you.
Let me ask you a question, since you've done a majority of the talking and interrupting. Can I ask
Well, no, you don't get to talk to us. We're Americans. You're here to serve us. You don't get the say on us. We get the say on you. That's what you got it up. You forgot that when you took this job, you're the people's. You're a servant to the people. You're a servant. You're a public servant. Being a servant means you're under the people. You're here to serve us.
I'm under no
and honor your oath. And you're wearing a little flag on your head.
I'm under somebody means that I'm beneath somebody.
Yeah, you're beneath us. What's the First Amendment? I know you don't know it. That
freedom of speech, right to peaceably assemble, so on and so forth.
Oh, that's two. This is your job.
What is it? No,
this is your job. Yes, it is. You took an oath to uphold our rights, yet you don't even know jack shit about that oath you swore.
You had your hand on your gun, so to alleviate my duress.
On your weapon like a coward. You're officer safety boy, aren't
Why would you not?
Because
you were
here
in
to
the service.
serve
Did
the
you walk
people.
around
This
with
is
your
not a
war
war
hand on your
zone, pal.
I may or may not have had kids come up to me while I had hand grenades on me, and then I didn't just grab my gun because I wasn't afraid of kids coming up to me. That's ridiculous.
What you're doing is cowardly. Like, you didn't do that shit overseas. You didn't have your gun aiming at people. You're here. These are Americans.
I didn't aim
You
at
had your hand on your gun and we're 5 feet away like an idiot because you said we had machetes. Now, what sense does that make?
I said
you don't know jack shit about our freedoms in the job that you signed up for, that we pay you for. So that's what the problem is. You need to take that oath seriously.
So this is what you do, is you go
Yes,
around
we go around. No, to provoke. That's the dumbest ever.
If really afraid of you, I would have created a much larger gap like Sergeant Grego did.
That's the key word right there. If you were actually afraid. So the thing is I don't really believe that you believe there was a crime that was being committed.
I could be assuming wrong. Oh, that's fine. We'll make.
Is that a threat?
No. Why would it be a threat?
Why would you say that?
Why would you?
Why would you say, oh?
I just want to make sure you guys get all the content that you need.
Yeah, you try to instill fear into the people you're here to serve. You can't make me have fear. It's just not going to happen. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to make no.
And just
here, I'll do this. I'll give you my middle finger. You nerd. Are you sad, nerd? You sad you can't violate my rights? Because I'm not going to let you. I'm not going to let you.
I mean, in reality,
you're an idiot. You already said we don't have weapons. No, you're not going to search me.
We just want to say something. You guys have nothing better to do?
Do you not? Oh, do you? So we have nothing better to do but to exercising our rights. So you're spitting on the graves, lady. You're spitting on the graves of all the brave men and women who have fought and died. It's not funny. You're a failed American not knowing your rights.
She gonna come sweep us up? Look.
Look at life.
Bye, Felicia.
Learn your rights.
Believe it or not, the next encounter becomes even more heated. Officers approach another group after receiving a report about individuals allegedly carrying machetes. One officer immediately adopts a defensive posture, prompting sharp criticism from the citizens, who argue that exercising constitutional rights should never be treated as suspicious behavior. The discussion quickly expands beyond the original complaint and turns into a passionate debate about public accountability, officer conduct, freedom of speech, and the responsibilities that come with wearing a badge. Despite the verbal confrontation, no evidence of criminal activity emerges, and the interaction ultimately concludes without arrests or charges.
Step back. You can give him some personal space. What's going on? What's going on?
You must be the guys that are...
What's going on, Captain?
I don't know. What are you guys doing?
All right, so you have Officer Ward working for you, right?
You have to give me a little more. The name doesn't ring a bell.
Okay, so you want to give him a description of what he looks like?
Officer Ward works in the area of Harrison, Bridgeton. That's
a deputy.
Deputy Ward, right?
All right, so the reason I'm here today is, first of all, this is a public place, correct?
Within reason, yes.
Okay, so I'm told by the uneducated people that you have behind the desk that there's no filming of this facility. Are they correct or are they wrong?
No, they're not correct.
Okay, well, I appreciate you owning up to that. Secondly, is that a visitor center that's open to access to the public, or is that a restricted area?
That is a restricted area.
Okay, so they're 1 for 2.
All
right. So, and thirdly, is that a private cell phone or a private cell phone? So right now you're using a private cell phone in an official capacity. So I can fill out a freedom of information. Okay. I'm just going to remind you not to delete anything that's on that phone, because now I'm going to fill out a FOIA.
I never do.
Okay. So no problem with us being here. We're good to go, right?
You're good to go.
All right, man. Thanks a lot.
No, wait a minute.
I'm not arrested. I'm not suspected of any crime now. That's illegal what you just did. I think you could face a case for that.
Okay, well,
You're filming me. You're not supposed to be taking my picture unless you have reasonable articulable circumstances that a crime has been committed by me.
I'm acting as a citizen.
You're acting as a citizen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yeah,
So
I'm not doing anything as a policeman.
I apologize. So this is
I'm
my
not activating myself. I haven't told you to leave.
Well,
so
so this is my fault.
I'm working.
I apologize. I was wrong, and it's important that we apologize when we're wrong. So I'm just going to FOIA the employment logs, because you're clocked out right now. You are clocked out. You're not on the clock.
Well, technically, we're always on the job, right?
Right, but are you on state time right now, or are you on your break? You're clocked out for your break.
No, I'm on duty.
Okay, so you're not acting in a private capacity, or is it a citizen, because you don't have that ability?
It's my personal phone.
Right, well, it's in official capacity now, so that's property of the people.
Isn't that called creating a file? Creating a public...
Yeah, so you're not a citizen right now.
Well, I'm exercising my right.
You don't have a right.
Okay.
Listen, you don't have a right as a citizen when you're acting as a public official. You know that.
I'm just protecting myself. Since you guys are.
I mean, you got. See, I don't have.
I'm not saying that.
I don't have.
I'm just because if you guys claim I did something else, I'll have my record.
Listen, sir, you have a firearm. You have 2 backup clips. You have CO2 spray, handcuffs. What is it? I shoot 60 frames per second. You shoot bullets. What are you intimidated by?
I'm not.
All right, well, can I at least ask you this? Will you let those guys know that they're wrong?
About what?
About this building not being able to be filmed. It's a constitutionally...
You film the building. You are restricted about your movement on the property.
Right, the no trespassing signs we understand, we observe.
We walk up here, by the way.
This is the county property, and because this is a secure facility, you are subject to certain rules.
And what are those rules? Because we don't see
them. Come on here with a firearm.
Of course.
Okay, and if you are doing something.
Okay, now I don't have my firearm with me, but I have my firearm in my automobile. How far does that have to be away? So I don't count property. Is there?
You're all set.
Okay.
County property.
I had this one.
Yeah, if you could just let them know that this is a constitutionally protected activity, because he was very clear, and you'll see the video on my channel tomorrow, Accountability for All, that he told us there is no filming a jail.
Well, if you're filming inside the offices, you're now creating a problem because there are secure.
Okay, well, here's the thing, right? I can't trespass. This is law. I can't trespass what my eyes can see. If I can see it, I can film it. If you want privacy, like he put the blinds down, you need to create it. If there's any sense.
Finally, guys, the last interaction delivers a far calmer but equally revealing exchange. A citizen questions staff members about filming restrictions inside a public government facility before speaking directly with a supervising officer. Unlike the earlier encounters, the supervisor acknowledges that recording from publicly accessible areas is generally permitted while explaining that certain secure locations remain restricted. The conversation also touches on official devices, public records, and transparency in government operations. Both sides end the discussion respectfully, reinforcing the importance of knowing the boundaries of constitutional rights while maintaining professionalism during interactions between citizens and law enforcement.